Did you know? Outlaws, criminals. There's something undeniably exhilarating about outlaws. Throughout time, outlaws have inspired folk stories where anti-heroes take on the establishment. And certainly as children, we tend to think that the worst that can happen to them is that they are caught and put in jail. I remember playing cops and robbers as a kid, but I never really thought about being outlawed. For example, amongst the Romans, to be outlawed carried some very serious connotations. It was a form of exile where, if the crime you had been accused of was serious enough, you would be banished from civilized life. This was to be denied water and fire, and anyone who helped you would, in turn, be punished by the law. So, for example, if you were a murderer banished under these conditions, and you attempted to return to a town, you should find every door closed to you. Every advantage of being a Roman citizen was denied to you. This denial extended far beyond merely being denied food, water, or a bath. Rather, you were outside the protection of Roman law. The lawmakers and the lawkeepers would see no crime done to you. In effect, those who you wronged could hunt you down and kill you. Amongst the Saxons and Vikings, the rule of law was paramount. Indeed, the modern British legal system has its deep roots based in their laws. If you were found guilty of murder, you would have to pay were-guilt, blood or man money. Indeed, the modern English word guilt possibly has its roots in the payment of gold or money. If you could not pay, it was possible that you would be banished to the wilderness and outside the protection of the law. And once again, the aggrieved family could hunt you down and kill you. In 1215, the signing of the Magna Carta in Britain formalised the concept of due process and reasonable punishments for crimes. We will examine the Magna Carta in more detail later this year. But the concept of outlawry, being outlawed and what that actually meant, is something that never really occurred to me as a child. And yet it meant everything. Not only were you breaking the law, but you were exempting yourself from the protection of the law. This certainly adds to the drama of stories such as Billy the Kid's, and perhaps even to the romanticism of stories such as Robin Hood of Nottingham. But I don't know about you, I've grown to appreciate the fact that not only can the law punish me, it also offers me a lot of protection.